I was taking care of my mom full-time, 24/7. I realized that I needed to start making a plan for myself. As long as I have places to see and things to do and my health as well, I'll be out here. Hi, my name is Patty. This is called the Beach House, and she's my home. So come on in and we'll take a look. Welcome inside the Beach House. We're gonna start in the kitchen. So the sink is actually a bathroom sink, and the way that this is designed, it allows me to wash my hair if I don't want to utilize the shower space. I had a Berkey that I wanted to put into the kitchen. The countertop is butcher black. It was suggested to me and I like it. There's a lot of storage here. These are all handmade drawers. So the kitchen storage is here, and it carries over down underneath my refrigerator. So when we come over to this side of the kitchen, this is where the refrigerator resides, underneath this butcher black. It was designed specifically for this particular refrigerator, but also keeping in mind that in the future, when this goes, we have space for another one that's going to be similar. And this part of this cabinet does come forward so that this can slide out and we can replace it with another refrigerator down the road. The whole setup works out really well in terms of staying up and out of the way so that I can access it. And then it just hides nicely away. When I'm getting ready to start to cook, I do have to make sure that I plan on what I'm getting out of the refrigerator ahead of time, because once you get it set up, it is a bit of an issue to get back into the refrigerator to get what you need. So there is some planning that has to go into it when you're getting ready to cook. But I do have a secondary top where I can move this over. So it's either the induction cooktop for when I'm plugged in, or if I want to conserve energy, this works very well. So in this area is actually my shower. So this pops up, and I like the shower. What I would do differently is maybe give myself a little more space, but it works. Hides away when you're done and creates another space to sit if you have guests. It also provides extra storage. I do some crafts on the road, so my craft supplies are in there as well. I found tiny living actually from your channel probably about 5 years ago. I started looking at small homes, and as I researched more and more, YouTube put in front of me as a suggestion Vanlife, and that intrigued me. So in the last 3 years or so, I've been researching different ways to be able to take the tiny home and merge it with travel, and this is the result. So I sold my condo, which was 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 1,500 square feet, to maintain that and clean it, and just gaining more and more stuff. It just was becoming overwhelming. It's almost like your stuff is managing you rather than the other way around. So this was a much better alternative. I'm full-time at the moment, and just traveling the country and kind of planning a little bit as I go, but for the most part, just being spontaneous and seeing the country. So going from the kitchen area, we are now in the bathroom area, which is where the porta potty is. This is for emergency use mainly, but it's hidden away and it creates another seating area, which works out really well. This table pulls out and this becomes my office space, and then it tucks away nicely when I'm done at the end of the day. So this is a full closet, which I probably will redesign a little bit to make it a little bit better organized, but it's nice to have that option. And then all of the drawers underneath are personal items. This is a full-size bed area. Now it's probably about 6 inches shorter in this area, but it is the same length as a full size. So I lost about 6 inches, but I gained 6 inches of storage, which is very valuable in a small, tiny home space. It's a very comfortable area. And over on this side, I have a fan and I have a TV in this area. So at night, it's my downtime. I do have 2 vents. So one will pull out and the other one will pull in. The favorite part for here is being able to open up the back doors. And again, if I've got a beautiful view like here, being able to see the water, I can keep those doors open and just relax until the sun goes down, and sometimes check out the stars as well. So having the ability to have the bed in the back and be able to see where you're parked in nature is just wonderful. I absolutely love that. I was taking care of my mom full-time, 24/7 for the last 4 years. So as time progressed and she was no longer functioning properly and her time was coming, I realized that I needed to start making a plan for myself. When she passed, I had a friend who came and helped. She just came one day, started taking the pictures off the walls, and from that moment on, the process went pretty well. And she allowed me to put anything that I was questioning whether I still needed or not is actually residing in her basement at the moment. So in the spring, it's my job to go back there and finish up. We are now in the garage space. This is the bug wall. It allows me to just roll up for halfway so that you can see the garage area, and it still protects the bedroom area. In the garage, I have a drawer that pulls out where you can do your cooking back here if you wanted to, and it provides extra storage for additional items that I don't use every day. And then in the center area, I've got additional storage for water. I'm still filling the garage area. It's still very empty compared to some people, I would imagine. And then over here to the right is a 2,000 watt power station by Bluetti. And this is actually how I found the builder. She had videos that explained how to utilize this in a van build. It was Johnny's journey, and from there, reaching out and asking questions. That's how the whole design started. I like using the Bluetti. The DC to DC charger, though, has helped tremendously because I can just run my errands, or if I'm on a travel day, it'll top it off easily. So when I bought the van, it came with the hitch package. So I think eventually what I'll do is I'll get a small travel trailer so that I can get an e-bike and have my outdoor rug and chairs and whatever stored in that area. So as I'm more comfortable being on the road, that'll probably be the next step that I'll take. So I just want to give a shout out to Johnny's journey. If it wasn't for her and meeting her, this van build wouldn't happen. She worked with me every step of the way in terms of what my needs were, and every inch of this build was created by her. And she continues to help me as my needs change and helps with the revisions, and I feel like I have a friend for life. Give her a shout out if you have any questions. She's more than happy to respond and answer your questions about this type of living. So thank you for coming and seeing my tiny home, and I'm happy to share the experience, and hopefully I'll see you down the road.